Hello friends. For the last few days I had been working on Google Gemini 1.5 Flash. Do you know what it is? I believe you surely know. Well, this has been released in May 2024, and it is very becoming very popular for chat application, image and video captioning. This is really very important, and I was working on this only. That initially I'm working on the chat application, and later on I will be working on the image part. The beauty of this is that it is going like it will be a very big improvement in context to AI technology in the coming days, and it provides a wide range of application. That is something which is really outstanding. And right now I'm working on the text part, but it does support audio video content as well. So let me take you to the Gemini different variants. Over here you will find Gemini 2.0 Flash is in the experimental stage. I'm working in 1.5 Flash, and as you can see over here in the free version, it would support 15 requests per minute. RPM means request per minute. And what actually made me super excited is that it does support JSON mode, because that is, I want to get the data in the JSON format so that I can render according to my requirement. And very recently it has been updated, so definitely it would serve a wide range of needs. Okay, so today morning only I created a new API. As you can see over here, today being 25th December, I created a register an API over here using the Gemini 1.5 Flash, and on this what I was working from the morning, and finally I would show you what I have created. And as you can see, the content type will be in the form of JSON. This is something which is really super exciting. Okay, and here it comes. By the way, this is a live application. You are seeing the URL is live in the cloud, so you can also go and test it and see how Google's Gemini is working. And I would really encourage that the people should get their self acquainted with AI. Okay, so this is my home tab, and if I bring you to the register, here is the page where you can provide your question. So let me start with a simple mathematical like a simplification, you can say. So like very simple, like 2 plus 3 into and then within bracket let's go for 2 into 3. Let's see what it does. Okay, and the language which I have opted at English. Fine. Yeah, this is something which is very super important thing about Gemini is it can support different type of languages. I read somewhere like it can support 100 languages. That's really interesting. So I chose the English. So here, as you can see in the console, you can find it is written in English. That means the language I opted was English. So let's see now. As we know that 2 into 3 is 6. So 6 into 3 is 18, and 18 plus 2 is 20. Perfect. Really nice. So it is doing a very basic simplification. Also it can do it. Okay, now what is the value of sine 45 degree? Let's see. Sine 45 degree. Let's see what it is going to put forward. Sine 45 degree. So let's go for search operation. 0.71 sine 0 to 30 degree half 45 degree 1 by root 2. So it's coming up with 0.707. Okay, that is really good. Okay, now let's go with some textual data, and here I will be making use of different language this time. So let's start with like Bengali. So what I would be putting forward a question. Okay, tell me something about India. Okay, how about that? And I want that the Google's Gemini should respond me the answer, or the prompt should be in the response prompt should be in Bengali. So BN I have written over here. So that means I have chosen this. So let's see what would be the response from Google side. Perfectly. See, look over here, it is giving such a nice, neat and clean. Although it's just a couple of paragraph, because I have kept a limitation. Okay, I don't want to exhaust too much of token, so for that reason. Otherwise, look over here, it has given the response in Bengali. And how about going for Hindi? Okay, let's keep the same question from the drop down. If I choose Hindi this time, previously it was BN for Bengali. Let's go for the search operation. This time I've gone for Hindi. HI, and yes, it has given a response in Hindi as well. So that means it is compatible with different languages. Okay, let's give a try with something like Chinese. I believe I don't know anything about Chinese, so let's see what the response I'm getting. If the yes, it's a nice looking one, isn't it? That's really nice. So what we can find over here is whatever question you put forward, that would be in the form of the answer would come, and you can even specify the language. In fact, I was having a little bit of like, I was struck with this particular portion that I would like to mention the language in which the response should come, but finally I could do this. And again, I'm telling this is a live URL, so you can also give try to whatever question you want to put forward. Okay, so today being Christmas, so tell me something about Christmas. How about that? So Christmas, and this time I would again opt for English. That would be much better for me to understand. Let's go for the search operation. You can see Christmas in English. So let's see what response I'm getting, and it has given a very nice clear like a paragraph about Christmas. Okay, how about asking Gemini to do me a small program? Okay, write a program using C language, taking user input to do sum of two numbers. Let's see what it does. Okay, write a program using C language taking user input to do sum of two numbers. Okay, let's see what it does this time. It is again going to be in English. Yes, rightly, very good. Int main, here the variable declaration comes, three variables are declared. It has gone for the print statement, then it has gone for the user input by scanf, and then it did a comment line, and here is the summation, and here is the print statement been shown, and finally it is returning 0 and the program is ending. Perfectly fine, very nicely it has done it. Let's go and check it out. What if it will be in case of like Python? If it is a Python, then what would be the format? Let's do the search over here. The same program, sum of two numbers, and this time it would be again English, and here it comes Python, the program. Okay, user input of this is a comment line, perfectly fine. Here it is taking the first input in the form of using input function, and then it is doing the typecasting in the form of float. It's storing the first variable. Again, this is the second. When you take the input in the using input function, you need to typecast, and it has done the perfectly well. Here is the summation, and here is the result. Amazing. And lastly, what if it will do in context to like Java, and write a program taking taking user input to find the greater among the two numbers. Take user input to find greater among two numbers. Let me see how it behaved this time, and this is going to be in context to Java. And here it comes, import util scanner for user input that you need, perfectly fine. It has mentioned the main function, absolutely correct. Here is the scanner that comes up with, that is really great. This is the comment statement, and here is the SOP line that takes the user input first number and the second number. It has gone for math.max to find out. I didn't use the if statement, if decision making didn't use, rather it directly came with the max function, and then it has shown. Okay, what if I could have mentioned that find the grammar using if decision making? How about this time? Let me see what it does. Decision making. Previously I didn't mention, so it went to use the math.max, and this time I mentioned. So let's see, and here it comes. Yes, perfectly well. Look, it has made use of if this is greater than this, then this would be the answer. Here is the statement, and else if this is true, then this would be the answer, else they are equal. That also it has taken in consideration. Very nicely, very neatly, very clearly it is able to do a great stuff, and that is what the Google's Gemini is claiming to be one of the disrupting in the it would disrupt the whole AI market in the coming days. Okay, so finally on the eve of Merry Christmas, I would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and I would love to wish Google also Merry Christmas to Google. Let me see what Google sends a response. Merry Christmas to you, Google. So that's the last statement I put forward, and let me click on the search button. Merry Christmas to you too. That's sweetly Google has sent me the response. I am really super excited. From the morning I've been working on this. Finally I have been able to upload this a live application. My day really become truly very sweet by seeing this kind of response coming from Google. I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and once again, and I would love to work even in the image part. That is something what I am really super excited, because image is something which is going to be very important in upcoming days. And let's see, and as I move on, I will let you people know how the thing is going on. Okay, until then, have a nice time, take care, bye bye.